Welcome everybody. Something a little bit different today. I'm going to be trying out a new dust extraction system. My old one failed about a week ago and has left me a bit in the lurch, as I can't do any grinding. Having such a small workshop, you definitely need some form of dust extraction with not working in a prep box, which I don't like to do. I have quite a few bits that need to be finished, and to finish them I need to get the dust extraction up and working again. So hopefully that's going to happen today. I've bought a new Dust Commander unit, which is basically a cyclone dust extraction. Through the cyclonic action of the air, it separates the dust from the airstream and drops it into the bin below it, and very little gets into your hoover or vacuum. Well, that's the theory anyway. They rate it at about 99% efficient, so possibly later today we'll be finding out. Vacuum unit I have recently purchased. It's not an expensive one, it's just a B&Q McAllister. Costs £50. Hopefully that'll be sufficient. It shouldn't be handling a lot of dust with the cyclone unit. This is the Dust Commander unit. Paid about £100 for this. Bought it from Amazon. It should be arriving any time shortly, within the next 2 hours. So hopefully I can crack on, assemble it and get it all, the system all up and running. Right, the Dust Commander's arrived. Well, it's the kit with the actual cyclone filter and the dust collector box underneath, or barrel. So we'll have a quick look. Right. It's not for you. Yeah, it's already undone. If I remember correctly, you connect your vacuum to that part, and this horizontal pipe is the inlet, goes to your collector. There's various amount of adapters with this as well for different size pipes. So I've already checked the pipes I've got will fit these, so we should be okay for installing. That's a bit tight. It's alright, but it's not going to hurt you. So that drops in there. That nips up. And there we go. One Dust Commander unit. Right, we'll get in the workshop and I'll sort this lot out. See if we can fit it all under the bench. Right, we're in the workshop and I've just got to clean out under there. I've got a drill press and a few bits in there. I'm going to have to move them to another location. Hoover the floor, then we can see about fitting the new unit. Well, there appears to be quite a bit of room under there. We're fine. Just room for my legs in the middle. So let's pipe it up. This is the pipe coming from the Hoover. What I've had to do, it's way too long anyway, but I've cut it. I've put some black gaffer type tape around it just to make it smooth. Put it into the largest adapter, and that will now plug into there. So that's the vacuum feed. Now I need to sort out the collector feed. This is a collector feed. Again, I've had to use the largest adapter, but that plugs straight onto the pipe, and then that plugs straight into there like so. So when we find the other end, we'll put the collector box on it and give it a test. Here's the pipe that goes to the collector box I made quite a while back, which is just a plastic box with a hole in. That just fits into there like so. Quite useful. I could do with blocking that hole up really, but I might get a different box and go back entry. Yeah, I'm not sure, but it seems to be working. Very powerful. What I'll do, but it won't be today, it'll be tomorrow, is I'll probably bring Matt's teloceras through and grind a bit of the base, and we'll see how the dust is taken away. Just need to improve this collector box or funnel, whatever you want to call it. Possibly back entry, maybe a little bit smaller. I'll see what I can come up with in the week. A few bits left over. These adapters coming with the kit are very, very useful. Very useful. I think the cover from 30 odd millimetre to, well, I use the largest adapter, and I think that went, this pipe's 40 mil at the fitting. So anywhere from 30 to 40 millimetre ish. Handy. The base on the teloceras is just too big at the minute. This is more like the size I would like to bring the base to. Normally I would cut this in sections on a saw, then grind it. But because I want to create some dust to test this new system out, what I'm going to do is just grind the waste side of this line, create as much dust as I can, and see how the cyclone collector works. We'll have a look at the end. If there's very little dust in the vacuum, then I know it's working good. Okay, we'll have a look at the hoover and see if there's any dust in there, and if so, what amount. Wow, that's impressive. There's a little bit on the bag, a little bit on this filter here. Definitely impressive, that. Hardly anything. So most of it must be in the Dust Commander. Well, yep, fine dust is all in there. I'm quite impressed really, because that dust is very, very fine. Very fine. So that's quite impressive. You see these things advertised and you see the YouTube reports, and the problem is you never really know till you try them yourself. But that is well impressive. My old vacuum system would probably have been clogged up in the filter by now, the amount of dust I've ground out of there. Well pleased. As you see, I could plug my normal vacuum nozzle in the end now, and it will clean up quite rapidly. What amazed me is there's no decline in the suction. It's just constantly there. Money well spent. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope this helps in some way.